Hi, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is day 11 of quitting weed. So last night I relapsed again, so that would be on the Friday night relapsed, Saturday night relapsed, and Sunday night relapsed. That's 3 days in a row of relapse. So I'm not giving up. I'm not gonna just go, I might as well smoke weed again. No, I'm not gonna do that. So I'm just gonna keep trying. Got to take into account though, it's 3 days of relapse. So I was obviously struggling a lot on the Saturday, I guess. On the Friday, I ended up smoking because of from a mate, basically. He was struggling. We were quitting together. We both live in the same house and we're quitting together. And that day he couldn't handle it. And I couldn't handle it, basically, if he couldn't handle it, because it's just like, we're in it together, basically. That's how I feel. And then the Saturday he was fine and I wasn't fine. So it's a team effort. And we got to work together. And then last night he was fine again and I failed again. So I've got to get my strength back, basically. And I've been talking to ChatGPT for about 11 days, keeping in the loop about the situation, and kind of it's been giving me a lot of helpful advice. And basically I've got some stuff here. So basically what it kind of has happened is, because of those 3 days, I've kind of recovered from my sleep deprivation, my mental fatigue, and constant resisting of trying to stop myself from doing something that my body wants to do, my mind, pardon me, doesn't want to do. So it's kind of, now I've had these 3 days of just not really trying at all. It's kind of like I'm reset and I'm a little bit recovered now, so I should be able to hit this out pretty easily. One thing is that it's hard to quit multiple things at once. So if you smoke cigarettes and you smoke weed, it's going to be hard to quit both of them at once. I used to smoke cigarettes a couple months ago, and I quit the cigarettes. Basically, I was smoking cigarettes and smoking weed, and what I ended up doing was I smoked weed full time, all day, every day, didn't have anything to do, had no job or anything. So what I did is end up just dropping the cigarettes and smoking the full time, and then did that for a month or two, and then stopped needing to smoke cigarettes. I still have a cigarette every now and then, which I'm trying to stop now, because I've noticed that when I have a cigarette, it's a bit of a high and then a come down. It's nothing like smoking weed, but it is still a high and a come down, and the come down makes me feel terrible. So it's almost not worth just a quick puff of a cigarette, even though I'm not falling completely into the habit, I'm not buying a new packet of cigarettes and smoking the whole thing. Still probably just not worth it for me, I've realised at this point. So there's one thing I'm using, which is a vape. I had to buy another one because I can't quit vapes and cigarettes at the same time. It's just too difficult. So what I'm going to do is probably, I don't know how long it'll take to get clean from the weed to a point where I can quit the vape, but I'm just going to focus on quitting the weed first. Vaping sometimes, I don't use it too much, but just when I'm having, I guess when I'm fiending weed or having like withdrawals, like kind of like hunger pains for marijuana, I just have a go of this, and then it helps me just subside that, basically. And I'll probably do that for probably a week or so, maybe as long as it takes for me to quit weed. And then I'll move on to this thing. I probably won't even do videos on quitting this, because quitting this would be pretty easy. It's just putting it down and just not smoking it. And you can get nicotine replacement therapy, which is pretty good, like some sprays or whatever, and they work wonders. So I haven't given up. I'm not going to give up. I'm just going to keep going. I'm guessing it might be difficult tonight, around the time where I usually smoke weed, because I wasn't smoking these last 3 days. I haven't smoked during the day. I'd only smoke at about 4 to 7 p.m. at night time. So I wasn't relapsing early in the day, I was relapsing late in the day, which tends to be, if I'm going to relapse, it's usually around the time I would start smoking, which is 4 to 7 p.m. So right now it's only about 1 p.m. in the day. So basically I should be fine for most of the day until around 4 to 7, and then I imagine things will get a bit more difficult and I have to kind of center myself, maybe go for a walk, maybe do some push-ups, maybe just listen to some relaxing music, talk to ChatGPT and just be reminded of my goals and my core reasons for doing this. So for example, like some of my core reasons for trying to quit marijuana is I want peace of mind, just naturally, without having to smoke something to get peace of mind. Self-respect is another thing. So I can go to the gym more. I'm not doing something that does harm to my body every day. Fitness, energy, freedom, and a future without marijuana, and a future where I can fill my time with other things and not have something that's, first of all, illegal and just no good for you ultimately. I can see that there's medical benefits sometimes. Some people do medically get benefits from smoking marijuana or consuming it in some form, but I'm not one of those people. So there's no point of me talking about the medical benefits if it's not something that applies to me. So for the people that it applies to and they can use it for medical benefits, that's great. That's actually really good. But for me, it's just something I've been doing as a bit of a cop out, as a bit of a something to lean on because life's a bit too difficult. And I think I just got to be able to handle things without kind of something to lean on now. So yeah. So I think that's it. I've gone on about a lot in this video. I'm going to have to go rewatch it and see kind of what I said, maybe edit some stuff out, I'm not too sure. But basically, if you're like me and you've relapsed and you've had one day of relapse, maybe a few days of relapse, just set your environment back up, remove the weed, remove all the things in a safe way that's easy and not going to F you over if something goes wrong. Sorry for the swearing, it's not going to stuff you over if things go wrong. Yeah, and don't give up. Don't give up, because if you give up, then that's it. It's over. Whereas if you keep trying, then at some point you're going to be successful. And if the way you're trying right now is not working, then change that and try something different. Don't give up, just change the way you try. Alright, well that's all. Hope you enjoyed the video, hope you got something from it. So I'm not going to give up, I'm going to keep going. I'll keep you updated as well. So tomorrow, hopefully I'll give you an update video and it'll be clean one day. That's the goal. Hopefully I can follow through with that, and if I don't, I'll just let you know anyway, I'll be honest. This is a journey and I'm keeping you involved because it's like, I don't know how many people, I've seen a few people make videos, I guess, like this on the internet, but I think it's good to kind of see someone truthfully and honestly try and just show the journey of what it's like quitting weed, because it's difficult and it's not, like you can see from my videos, you can have 5 days where you're clean, it's actually very good and things are getting easier and easier, and then one little thing happens one night, and maybe it's not even my fault, and it falls apart a bit, and then I collapse the next day, and then I'm not doing as well as I was, even though I was nailing it the days before. So it's like, it's important just to keep going and to not beat yourself up if you do fall off, and just to get back up again, basically. That's the most important thing. Alright, well, that's all. Hope you enjoyed watching. See you next time. Have a good one.